There's no such thing. That's what the on-duty realtor said, her helpful response to my request. I had asked to see houses listed for $50,000 or less. She didn't want my business. That much was clear. I had no money and wasn't willing to overextend myself. No American dreamer here. No big fee. Just a thrift shop-clad 20-something with self-cropped hair. I don't believe you, I challenged. Where are your books? Knock yourself out, she eye-rolled, waving her lacquered nails at a shelf as she headed back to the desk. I spent the orange October afternoon paging through plastic 3-ring binders, listing after listing. It was 1986. There were no search engines. The evening fell early, fog wrapping the homey office like a shroud, muting the window's foliage blaze. The realtor telegraphed closure, cleaning the coffee pot, rummaging in her purse. Then I found it. Rockland, Maine. 1,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, 3/4 of an acre, $45,000. The photo showed a respectable mid-19th century Greek revival on a grassy knoll with shingled siding and stately trim. It seemed too good to be true. I was expecting a fixer-upper. This looked decent. Whatever was wrong, it didn't show in the photo. Score, I thought, pleased I'd beaten the realtor at her game. With a heavy sigh, she agreed to a showing the next day. My husband and I met her in the driveway the following afternoon. The debris in the yard and detritus on the deck were a dead giveaway of what waited inside. This was not Better Homes and Gardens. This was somewhere between Biker Palace and the Beans of Egypt, Maine. The furnace was broken, the bathroom mildewed. Fake wood paneling covered the walls. The floor was hideous vinyl and filthy shag. An odd hole punctuated a wall. I shot a rat, the owner offered to our quizzical gaze. The scent of cat piss permeated the air. The bones were good. We signed. Taking possession, we got to work. We had the energy of youth and mad skills. Out came the pea-soaked carpet. Off came the paneling. We discovered wide pine floors, massive wooden wainscoting, a forgotten fireplace. We painted, we plastered, we redid the bath, then the kitchen. Bedrooms were a low priority. We jokingly named the seedy bedrooms in parody of the White House: the blue room, the pink room, the shock room, and the evil room. The blue room wore a fine-grained 1920s blue paper. The pink room was painted matte Pepto-Bismol. The shock room sported a white shark outline, painted over brown wallpaper by some inspired but unsupervised child. The evil room was, well, off. There's really no other way to describe it. The name was a joke, but not really. Our way of laughing off the wrongness of its vibe. Long, low, and narrow, the slope-ceilinged space crouched over the kitchen wing. Though it had only one small window at the gable end, some genius had painted the pocked and cracked plaster battleship gray. The bare incandescent in its spool chain socket did little to dispel the gloom. But it was more than that. No one could stand that room for long. Hair would prickle and skin would crawl. We filled the room with boxes, heavy and immobile. Sometimes at night, sitting at the kitchen table amid unclear dishes and yesterday's news, we would hear a soft sound. Reet, reet, reet. As repetitive as a metronome, as if a rocking chair was gently deflecting the ancient boards above. It seemed to be coming from near the window. On it went for months, not every night. Sometimes it would stop for weeks on end, tease us into forgetfulness, only to start up again. Occasionally, we would check. Was there anything up there that could move? Create that sound? Rats? Nothing. It was a dark October evening. Frost had come early that year, buttoning up coats and down storms against the chill. We sat at the rickety kitchen table, enjoying our meal, a fire crackling in the cook stove. Suddenly, a bang resonated through the house, as if a gust had caught and slammed shut a bedroom door. But the windows were shut, the storms too. What had just happened? We stared at each other with wrinkled brows. Bang! It happened again, this time sounding as if the door had blown open, smashing into the wall, the door to the evil room. Another pause. Then, bang, 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 open, shut, open, shut. It was terrifying, paralyzing, maddening. I felt something inside me snap. Perhaps it was the bonds of tension forged over months of subtle sonic torture. Perhaps it was my veneer of scientific rationality. Whatever it was, something let go. I leapt to my feet, fists clenched at my sides, and screamed at the ceiling, "I don't care who you are. We live here now, and you're just going to have to get used to it." And it stopped. There was never another peep out of the room. After that night, a détente settled on the house. We respected each other's boundaries, the room and I. Maybe all it wanted was acknowledgement, proof we knew. Maybe people can scare ghosts. What am I saying? Talking about ghosts, that's crazy talk. Everybody knows. There's no such thing.